And see, that's why, in my personal opinion, guys, I think we are cultural pioneers for fat-shaming Lizzo before she got canceled for fat-shaming herself. Makes sense. Hey guys, Mr. Meat Shower here, and today we're doing a very interesting test. We are going to stress test a BCL Siberian by doing not 100, not 200, not 300, but 1,000 rounds. Actually, we're going to do over 1,000 rounds. 1,001. That's if it can do it. Now, this test was made possible by the Canadian Firearms Endurance Test. What these guys do is they find Canadian gun manufacturers, find their products, and test it. They test its endurance, and I have been selected to partake in it. So, we have one gun, about 8 or 9 angry males, and about 1,000 rounds of ammo. So, let's see what we can do.
Now, you might be wondering what the CFET, or Canadian Firearms Endurance Testing, is. Well, it's a group of Canadian shooters who are tired of low-quality Canadian semi-auto intermediate caliber rifles being sold as modern sporting rifles to people to whom the $1,000 to $3,000 price range is a significant investment. They're also tired of low round count reviews. Many reviews are sub 500 rounds and are used as a source of information for a large number of Canadian shooters. Sometimes these are made by people with an incentive to not release a negative review. Another thing they're tired of is manufacturers not testing their products appropriately. They believe firearms are being released without high round count testing, and often due to the low size and highly political nature of the market, are releasing products to customers earlier than they should be. They're also tired of 3-round groups as accuracy tests. Basically the old Canadian adage that you see on YouTube reviews all the time that
150 rounds is good to go.
Yeah, I got like 180 rounds here. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, 200 rounds, that's a good rifle.
150 rounds, 200 rounds. It's a pretty good rifle.
Yeah, I mean, the 100 rounds good to go. Let's go to war.
Yeah, so 100, if it makes 100 rounds, like, it's good to go. Like, that is Canadian standard. 100 rounds, it's good to go forever. Trust your life on it.
Oh, 100%. After 100 rounds for a Canadian-made rifle, you know it's good to go. Load it up, go to a match, shoot your heart out.
So before we get into the footage of us testing the gun, I'm going to go over my initial impressions of the BCL SRV2 Siberian. That's a mouthful. So, pros, it is hands down the sexiest Canadian AR-180 on the market. There is no disputing that. One thing that surprised me and all of us testing the gun is that it was actually pretty well gassed. The action and the recoil impulse of the gun was pretty smooth and kind of helped set it apart from other Canadian 180s that are on the market. I mean, Canadian 180 platforms are notorious for being over-gassed, so that was a nice little treat. I mean, when it comes to the gassing, you know, if I can zoom in here, there's not a lot of carbon up on the handguard here. So that tells you right there. Versus my MCR, I mean, it's gone full Trudeau face inside the handguard. Another thing is that it doesn't weigh as much as a Mack truck. I mean, mind you, I have no accessories on it there, but I could probably hold this for another minute, and I have no upper body strength, so there you go. Another pro of the gun, mind you that this is the way that the industry is going now, but still it's a pro, is that it is almost fully ambidextrous. And now for the cons. Like I said earlier, it is almost fully ambidextrous. It would be nice if they were to add a mag release right there for us left-handed shooters. Another con, which I was warned about ahead of time, is the trigger. The trigger is really gritty. It feels like there's sand stuck in it, and when you're pulling, it doesn't feel smooth. I have confirmed this with other people that own BCL Siberian, and they've said the same thing. Another is the Magpul Zukov stock. While yes, it does go with the aesthetic of the gun, it really adds a lot of length onto the rifle. I mean, I'm 6'3", and me right there, like if the stock's all the way collapsed and it's almost at the perfect shooting position for me, very comfortable. But for people that are sub 5'11", I could see that being a real bit of a bummer, not being able to get a proper grip, get a proper stance with the rifle because it's just simply too long. What would have been nice is if they were to just put a piece of 1913 Picatinny rail there and just leave it up to the end user to decide what sort of stock they want on there, whether it's some sort of side foldy boy or a buffer tube adapter, and then just knock $150 off the MSRP. I would be quite happy with that. Another con is that there's no upper venting on the handguard here. I mean, a lot of heat gets captured in there. I mean, heat rises, we all know that, and there's no natural way for it to escape. I mean, not utilizing this space as well as M-LOK, I keep on doing this side, you can't see that. Utilizing this as M-lock, which would also act as a vent, I think that's a wasted opportunity right there. Another con is the height over bore issue, or how low the top rail is on the upper receiver. Speaking to owners that run the SRV2 who run a holographic weapon sight or a red dot sight, they mentioned that it sits really low, and therefore in order to get, the rail sits really low, and therefore in order to get a good sight picture, you have to lean your head forward, therefore you're looking through your eyebrow and you're not getting a proper sight picture. This leads to you having an unnatural shooting stance and is just kind of uncomfortable. I mean, one of the options is that you could run a riser, but I mean, that's a $150 expense that you have to incur. One thing I will say is that having a riser on it does help a bit, but it is still sitting low. I mean, at my natural stance, my reticle is at the top of the window. So it would be nice if the top rail was another, couple millimeters taller. To piggyback on my last critique, if they were to raise the top rail here on the receiver and onto the handguard, just a couple millimeters or a couple quarters of an inch, I don't know, I'm not a metallurgist machinist guy, but if they were to raise it, then they would have the opportunity to also put a charging handle onto this rifle, giving you two ways to manipulate the bolt of the rifle, as well as give you a nice comfortable height over bore. And to piggyback off of that critique, my final critique is the charging handle. It's kind of small, kind of sharp, and as you can see, I just get one finger on it, but it makes it difficult to grab it while wearing gloves or under stress, or if you have any sweat on your hands. It would have been nice if they were to make the charging handle more like the Gen 2 WK180C or the Sterling Arms R18, just a nice big beefy round boy to grab onto. Now, before we get into the stress test, let's talk about the different types of ammo we used. We used 700 rounds of Israeli M855 62 grain green tip, 100 rounds of Federal American Eagle 55 grain 5.56, 200 rounds of Aguila 223 55 grain, and 8 rounds of Barnaul 55 grain FMJ, because if it can't handle the bad, it doesn't deserve the good. Now, there could be some argument that the ammo used could be part of the reason of the failures experienced. Now, that being said, all are pretty standard rounds that are common in the shooting industry and have been proven for reliability over many, many decades, besides Barnaul. And if you're looking for an accuracy test on how the BCL SRV2 Siberian handles and shoots different types of ammo, I suggest going to check out Epic Arms' channel. He did a great review on the different types of groupings he got using different types of ammos with his BCL SRV2 Siberian. That is a mouthful. This test was strictly to see, can the BCL SRV2 handle a large amount of ammo being shot through it in a short amount of time, and can it do it reliably? Now, when I got the rifle, it was freshly cleaned and had about 2,500 rounds through it, and I had been briefed by Thomas at the Canadian Firearms Endurance Test about the amount of stoppages and failures that previous testers had experienced. Another thing that we did is that we didn't add any accessories or optics or anything besides the sling onto the rifle. That way there was no outside influences on the rifle that someone could use to blame for any sort of failures experienced. Short of the 2,500 rounds through it, we shot the rifle as you would have received it coming out of the box. I asked Thomas at CFET what the cooling and lubrication policy was while stress testing the gun. To which he said to lube it if the failures appear to be caused by a lack of lubrication. But when it comes to cooling, this is what he said. Shoot! Let him burn! Now you might be wondering,
Mr. Misha, what sort of mags did you use for testing the gun? I've heard it's like some magazines, I heard it doesn't like other magazines. What kind of magazines did you use?
Well, viewer, let me tell you. The mags that we used for this test were Gen 2 and Gen 3 PMags, 4.58 SOCOM and 50 Beowulf magazines, Gen 1 and Gen 2 cross mags, and hex mags. One thing we noticed is that the gun tended to not fail while using USGI Stain Egg mags, so your 4.58 SOCOMs, your 50 Beowulf mags. Most issues did occur while using polymer magazines. That being said, let's get into the test.
Tired of loading those pesky Stain Egg mags by hand? Would you rather be dealing with strippers' underwear in your mouth than stripper clips? Feeling that finger fatigue from loading by hand? Tired of rounds all over the place? Is erectile dysfunction got you down because you can't pleasure your wife? Introducing the new CroMag Mag Ripper. CroMag Industries Corp is a Canadian veteran-owned business who wants to help you spend less time loading mags at the range. The CroMag Mag Ripper is a Canadian-designed and made product to help you load and unload your AR-style mags faster, whether it's loose rounds or on stripper clips. Visit CroMagCorp.com today and find out where you can get your hands on one. Warning, do not put this anywhere near your penis. It will not cure erectile dysfunction, nor will it help you pleasure your wife.
Everyone gonna go hot? Yeah. Thumbs up? Thumbs up? All right. failure. Okay, so it's 19. Oh, let's diagnose. Let's diagnose.
It was over-inserted.
Oh, over-insertion. So,
It's kind of pointless when you're shooting it. Because all the...
no, Uncle no. Uncle no touch. Just so you know, if you guys want to learn more about this test and how it went later on, listen to the Modern Canadian Shooter podcast. That's the thing we do. Anyways, fuck it up. Failure to extract? Double feed. Yeah, let's find out. Oh, is it not going into safe? No. All right, let's see if you lock the bolt back there. Wow. Let's see what we got here. I got. Yeah, no. Yeah, double feed. Yeah. So double feed there. If it seats, it yeets. Oh, what do we got? That's over insertion there, but it looks like it failure is low, right? So lucky. Load again? Yeah. Lock, yeah. Lock it. Oh, double feed. You see it happening already? Double feeds. One light primer. And a couple just inserts. Say it. Yeah, we're starting to get this off. Okay. You done? Oh, one bag. Okay, when you're done. Light primer strike. That's another light primer strike there. There. So we're about 240 rounds in so far. Yep. Ish. Yep. Not gun-breaking failures, but that it's worrisome. It's worrisome. But hey, it's still early. So yeah, we're not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. So day's still young. So life's a stunt. Dig it. What do we got? Just failure to feed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just locked back. Now pull the mag down, maybe? Nope. Right. Fucking power rack and see if it goes in. All right, let's find out, baby. Let's go, Max. Let's go, Max.
Same thing, failure.
What's that?
Walk back, failure.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's
Another. Yeah, weird. Well, that's a bolt catch right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's it.
I'm unfamiliar with your North American rifles.
Drop it, Lloyd.
Fuck. There you go.
This is why you don't have AK guys. They are.
He's looking for the dumb button.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, no, it's empty. No failures. No failure. Oh, one more.
Drop it. Shit, murder here.
We'll touch down here so you want to play at my feet. That's all the just belongs to that. That's not you're fine. Yeah, think about that sauce. Alright, now comes the real test. I finna run these streets like I finna run my meat. Unlubed. Again, a big thank you to Misty Supply for making this part of the test able to happen. So, alright. That's my parts, I don't know you! Oh, so we have a failure to work. Failure to work. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. So gun safe. What was that round a light private spray? Someone just look that round.
Possible spicy.
Don't lick it. Failure to extract, or failure to double feed, yeah. All right. Oh, my God, yeah. Oh.
Take the safety off.
The safety is off. I don't know where that round went. It's somewhere in this plate carrier.
Right there. You dropped the live there.
Yo, we got a dead trigger. Hold on.
Hold up.
Stand by. Trigger's dead.
No way.
We got a gunked up trigger. That is a dead trigger.
Yep. What are we at?
What's the count at? We're gonna have to do the math, but sub 700, that's for sure.
Hold on, we have a mechanic.
Alright, let's go range gold.
Range gold.
We can actually show with the camera.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Clear? Go ahead. So let's count it up.
Okay, guns clear.
2, 3.
What's up?
The hammer pin broke. The hammer's canted over. So oh wait, we didn't fix it. No, it's broken.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning into this video of what we hoped was a 1,000 round stress test for the BCL Siberian, but doesn't look like we're getting there. All right, so we got the gun back up and running with some trigger pins. Big thank you to the Range Langley for helping us out there. At this point, as far as we're considered, that's a catastrophic malfunction, but I think we can do better than that. Y'all boys ready? Yeah. Everyone ready to go? Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit, Chris. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, double feed. Oh, did it go in? It did, but it did a weird double feed there. Oh, failure to go into battery there. Let's see if we can power. Oh, yep, a bit of a over insertion. Oh, all right. Oh. Light hammer strike there. And a failure to extract. Nope, failure to feed. She's showing her weakness, boys! Light primer strike again. That did a weird malfunction where it kind of grabbed around and put it in, but the extractor, or like the actual bolt to grab it, just kind of pushed it. Weird. Light hammer strike there again. This fucking hammer is so hard now. Like, give it my god. Oh, failure. It said the bolt isn't actually grabbing onto the round. It's just kind of putting it in there, but it's not actually locking onto the lip of the bolt of the casing. So, we have a failure here. Now, nope, sent it there. Weird. The bolt catch. Let's test it out here again. God damn it! The grabbing. Oh. Yeah, bolt catch. Bolt catch is not. Oh, never mind. Just go. Let's go. Yep, it's having failure to load there. All right, let's see if it works. Up, speed. As you can see there, it's having one heck of a time. One heck of a time. Oh. Yep, failure to feed again.
Is that when you use lube oil?
It might need. Yeah, I might need a little bit of oil break. Let's try it one more time. No, it's too good, up. All right. Oh no!
You want some lube?
No, it had a failure to extract. There was a casing so deep in there, I wasn't able to get it out. I couldn't see it from looking here. Mind you, the face shield is also a problem too. I'm not able to get a good look, but all right, that worked. Oh, look at that double feed, baby. Oh, like your mom in college is what that looks like. And a failure to feed again. I have so many bullets all over me right now.
We have another catastrophic malfunction. The bolt is stuck. It's stuck in. Yes. So again, another bad catastrophic failure to extract. Hold on, let me get my, oh wait, head back on. I ain't done with this bitch yet. I ain't gonna done with it. Oh my God. Oh, failure to extract right there. You'll see a round drop out. And another failure. 2 feet there. Whew. Yeah, man, it just really does not like polymer eggs. Yeah, it is not. These polymer mags, these hex mags. Yeah, it is not loading anything from these polymer mags.
Oh, don't be a bitch. Get back up there.
I don't know.
You think this is hard?
I can drive all the way down here.
Beat you like a
Double feed. What was that last malfunction you had? Didn't go into battery and then it corrected itself. Okay. Double feed. Double feed. What do we got? Everyone's search. Lost it out. All right. That shit's still there.
Whoa.
Stovepipe like a mother. Ooh, yeah. Oh, what do we got?
Double feed.
Double feed! I see that one, yeah. Failure to... Is that... Yeah, that's good, yeah. Here we go. We're coming up on 1,000. Let's go next, baby. Check that after. Oh, failure to go into battery there. Ooh, failure to extract. Oh no, failure to load. What the shit? Oh my god. Oh, bad double feed. Bad double feed. Bad gun. That was sketch. 97! 98! 99! I need 1 round. I need 1 round. Drop it in, baby. Is that the one that just came out? Yeah, we'll get this time round. We'll get it done sometime. Got a little bit. Dude, I need a little.
being autistic, okay? So give me some credit. Then we're gonna do a hot. Then we'll do a little testimonial about our thoughts about the BCL Siberian.
So as you can see, this rifle didn't fare so well. It had 61 stoppages and 1,008 rounds. That's not a good number. That translates to a 6% failure rate, or a failure every 16 and a half rounds. And one of those failures was catastrophic. I mean, a broken trigger pin, that's it. That's your day unless you have a parts kit with you. Again, a big thank you to the Range Langley for giving us some trigger pins so we could continue on the test. Much appreciated. I mean, 6% failure rate, that's a bit of a worrisome number. 61 failures, I haven't even experienced that with my MCR, and it's at about 5,500 rounds. And when I run it hard. Now, here's what the testers had to say about the gun.
So we've done 1,000 rounds through the gun. Now we're just gonna get people's honest thoughts. Now I will preface this by saying that the opinions that we are about to state are not the Canadian Firearms Endurance Testing's opinions. It's our own personal opinions about the BCL Siberian.
I shot better, but it held up better than I expected.
1,000 rounds is foreplay. Thanks for coming out. Didn't even make it.
I'm actually surprised that it even made it 1,000 rounds, but it did.
But technically it only made it.
Did better than I thought it would, considering it only broke a trigger pin, but in terms of reliability and double feeds and failure to ejects, pass. Next rifle.
It looks cool. Yeah, I'm surprised it even made 500, but hey, to each their own. I'm probably not gonna get it.
So this is my own personal opinion. My MCR does a way better job for a lot cheaper. Mind you, again, like I've said, my MCR is one of 17 that was built on a Tuesday morning, so it was built properly. But would I personally spend money on the BCL Siberian? Not on this iteration of it. It's just too many failures, like 1,000 rounds. Mind you, we were running it hard, but 1,000 rounds and that many failures and breaking a trigger pin. I mean, we have a video with Adam and I where my MCR was running with a broken trigger pin, no problem. Dude, there's a trigger pin missing. No way. That's serious. What? Oh no, it's almost missing. Almost. Dude, no, what the f? Like, look, did it break? Oh, it broke in half and half came off. So, I can't say I would purchase the BCL Siberian SRV2 in its current iteration. It was having way too many issues with feeding, way too many double feeds, way too many failure to feeds, way too many manys. But on that note, a big thank you. Lloyd, get a pan of our great panel of testers here who came out today and helped out. It was a humongous help having them here helping. I've said help a lot of times here. That's because I need some.
So there we go. Now, before we end the video, I would once again like to say that the opinions stated in the video are that of the individual and not of the Canadian Firearms Endurance Test. If you would like to learn more about the Canadian Firearms Endurance Test, or CFET, check out Canadian Multi-Gun on Instagram. That's where they post their results and post the reports. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors for helping make this test happen. Big thank you to Wanstalls and Matt Mendel. Much appreciated, homie. A big thank you to CroMag Corp, Cross Industries, and Misty Mountain Supply. Guys, much appreciated. Thank you for all your help. But most importantly, thank you, the viewer, for watching this video. Before we go, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to follow me on my social medias, or don't. Check me out on Twitch. Give me your money. You don't need it. I need it more. I need to do more testing and stuff like that. You don't need your money. We're printing so much money now. Just give me some of the money that they printed off for you, okay? And I'll see y'all in the next video where, I don't know, I show you how to make thermite, maybe? I don't know.